சென்னைனா எனக்கு ஞாபகம் வர விஷயங்கள் catching the sunrise on the beach, walking through the busy markets, the street food, தாத்தா பாட்டியோட பீச்சுக்கு போகிறது, அங்கே பஞ்சு மிட்டாயும் தேங்காய் மாங்காய் பட்டாணி சுண்டலும் சாப்பிட்றது. A city that is a confluence of people from across India who love calling Chennai their home. சென்னை ஒரு உணர்வு.
அப்பேற்பட்ட ஊர் எனக்கு இந்த growth, இந்த உணவு ரீதியாக ரிசர்ச் பண்ணுறது ஒரு பேஷனை கொடுத்துருக்கு. How can I not give it back to the city that I love? So this is a dedication to Madras with love, showcasing the fantastic artists who create food.
The East India Company bought a village by name Madrasapatnam on August 22nd, 1639. 382 years later, what stands today is a modern city with glimpses of the old world. I've often thought to myself if there are eateries that still serve colonial food. It turns out they do. Set in a 130-year-old building, this place has withstood the test of time. Just stepping into this space and looking around transports me to another era. Time travel, though not into the future, but into a beautiful past.
My father came in 1933 from Kerala. And after that he joined Spencer's. After a few years, that is in 1950, he got the opportunity of starting the Madras Medical College canteen. And we were doing a lot of catering. So he wanted another place, so he came here, and that's how in 1956 we started this. We had catered for Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru. That was in the Senate Hall of the university, Madras University. Then President Nasser of Egypt had come. To him we had catered. We have not changed the ingredients at all. And even the cooking medium, like we use the same type of oil which we were using in 1950. That's another thing that my father has told me always. Never reuse the oil. People who come here, they always say, oh, you come to Ninan, you don't have a stomach problem. So that is something really great. When Mr. Nehru had come, there were two dinners. And the first dinner we realized that he liked chicken legs. So the next day when he came, he found 5 or 6 chicken legs in a quarter plate in his. So he looked up at the waiter and he smiled at him. So, I mean, these are things, that you got to observe and then try to help out. So with that, my waiter was, his day or year or everything was made with that. One smile from the Prime Minister of India. What more does he want? The first cook was one Kopusami, and then there was one Gabriel Sundaraj. Gabriel was trained by Kopusami. He had about 10 years experience with him. Likewise, Gabriel trained Sundaraj. Sundaraj trained Shivashankaran. Shivashankaran trained Muthu. So the recipe just continues like that. Caramel custard was actually, I think it is one from Connemara. It is, we make it with milk, egg, a little bit of vanilla essence, and sugar. That's all. There was a customer who had come from Calcutta. He was staying in the YMCA about 30 to 40 years back. And then he comes down, he comes here, he looks at the place, he sits down, has a meal, and then he comes up to me and said, "Do you know something, Alex? I'm coming here after 40 years. Nothing has changed. You're able to maintain the quality of food. That is happiness."
Oh my god. Undoubtedly the creamiest, tastiest caramel custard I've ever had. Usually caramel custard koncham the egg smell vara mari irukum, but idhula that caramel is just fantastic. எனக்கு என்ன தோணுதுன்னா இந்த மாதிரி இடத்துல இப்படி உட்காந்துட்டு it's such an old building, it has great legacy. இவங்க கிட்ட பேசின conversation and the legendary caramel custard சாப்பிட்டதுக்கு அப்புறம் all I'm doing is biting into a slice of history.